Hello and welcome back to StaTech Industries. So, as you can see, in between episodes, I've been doing a whole lot of automating. As you can see, I'm producing steel drills, bronze drills, motors, steel casings, bunch of different components, grots, and alloys and stuff. And I started using this asphalt block because it actually increased your speed when you're on it. So I figured it would be a good idea to use it here, since I have to run around constantly. I've also figured out how to do fluids in this stuff, since I learned last episode that I can filter fluid pipes at least. So I have a synthetic rubber assembler over here, and I've left space for 3 more because there's actually only 12 recipes that use synthetic rubber. Actually, even less. Actually, it's 10. But still, since I can do 3 recipes per assembler, you have space for 3 more. So eventually, once I need to add them, I can add them quite easily. Then I have some soldering alloy stuff, some routers. I still haven't finished up the tin router and aluminum router fully. But yeah, that's basically it. As a result, I've been able to automate steel drills and copper drills. However, I'm not actually running the steel drills currently because, unfortunately, just the bronze drills give me such a massive backlog of ores that I'll probably never be able to process them. Well, at least not with this setup. As you can see, if we even added 2 more furnaces and the another stack of macerators, and I'm still having issues with processing speeds. I actually do have an idea in mind of how to fix this problem, but where there's another problem I have, and that's that I'm not actually out of channels here. You can see I'm using 16 out of 16. And really the culprit for this is this system right here. Because I have 6 interfaces. Actually, I realized that I had some duplicate items between this set and this set, so I connected them in the middle. Another issue we have is that I've actually run out of space over here already. So, as you can see, I have 5 electric compressors in my inventory, but I don't have space for 2. So we have to figure out a way to actually add them in. So there's actually a comment thread linking all of these problems. They were all problems for future me, and now I am future me. Regardless, let's get on to the more pressing issue of the space over here. So I can at least add 2 more electric compressors. I've actually staring at this process quite a bit. Basically, I just add in the machines and the cables, set the recipe. So I guess this is gonna be aluminum plates. And I actually learned that if you hold shift and I scroll down, it goes down by 8. So that's what I do. And now this one is gonna be aluminum curved plates. I swear that the is just no, the ingot is also aluminum. I'm gonna keep switching up aluminum and aluminium, and that's just how it's gonna be. So anyway, it's at logging the slots. I could just add these cables up top, grab my pipe config card, and copy the settings from this pipe, paste them into this and this, and then do the same thing over here. Wait, well, this is. Yeah, sometimes the arrows on these are broken. Anyways, then copy the settings from this pipe, add them in here, and even though the arrow doesn't update, it does actually change the settings, and that's basically it. Now I just have to provide aluminum ingots and plates. Now, trying to second, I don't actually have any way of automatically producing aluminum, but that will change. Where's this? Where's this getting extracted? Oh, okay. For some reason, I forgot to switch the connection. Okay. Anyways, this should work now. So let's add the aluminum in there. Also give it an heat downgrade. Now I can do the curved plates as well. And I think I already set that out. So the packer here should make them into plates, which are then sent over to this assembler in order to make aluminum routers. So let's figure out the problem here. So I've actually added a second row of drawers over here because the assemblers can actually do 3 recipes at a time. So in this row I can do a maximum of 27 recipes, which is a lot of drawers. So I just add them up to the top here. However, I think I want to do this slightly differently. Actually, you know what? Before I figure that out, let's go ahead and fix the channel problem. So I'm gonna need some ME cable, specifically for some covered cables. And then combine 4 of them in order to make a dense cable. And then combine that with some redstone and glowstone in order to make a dense smart cable. And I also need to make a normal smart cable as well. Also, let's make another stack of these. So let's get on up here and take out this cable, replace it with a dense cable, and add the smart cable here, and another smart cable underneath. Okay, so now we should have a new line with the 16 channels. So we can run some cables around this way. Yeah, I believe that does it. Now I can just go up this way, I think. and connect the cable. Alright, so now I think I can go ahead and disconnect this cable at least. But yeah, that should free up some channels over this line. Yep, 7 out of 16. So I guess you can just transfer cables like this. Put them over here. Probably gonna be the way to go. Then the machine will go up here. Then of course the problem is gonna be the drawer connectors. Well, you know what? That is going to be a problem for future me, so I'm just gonna neglect it a little bit longer. So let's add the compressors in here. Then let's analyze the pipes. So let's see. So I guess we're gonna set them up like this. And then and the drawers on top. I start setting the downgrades early on because it makes things a bit easier. Before I connect this whole thing, I guess we can actually just add in the other drawers like this. And lock them, of course. So the interface is gonna go here. There's gonna be an access point. Uh-oh. Not the drawers. Oh, that's not an issue. We can easily just make a couple ton more. Assuming I have chests, of course. I have a liquid, so that's not a problem. Okay, drawer access point. And then I guess it goes here. And this is the first issue I'm gonna run into, Okay, there's gonna be a slightly janky solution. But at least the way I have these set up over here is that there's a draw connector. So I should be able to disconnect these. And instead go up like this. Then throw it down here and add the draw connector like that. Yeah, I think that works. Then I could take this out. And I guess can like run some draw connectors kinda like this. Okay, that works. Bit of a janky solution, but it works. So now the problem is gonna be running the cables upwards. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, whatever. Problems for usually. Okay, now that we have the interface connected, we can actually set up the recipes for this. So it's gonna be 10 rings. Aluminum rings. And something else that I forgot. Or is it 10 curved plates? Yeah, I think so. This guy. So let's add the stuff in the interface. And now it's gonna be output blacklist. And then here it's gonna be input blacklist. And I'm just gonna use my config card in order to copy and paste stuff. Now I think I'm gonna have to run the cables. I guess like this maybe? No. Oh, I just remembered that Amy wires think. So I think I have a little bit in here. So I can just add it into here. Where's the gap? And it should keep working. Then I can connect cables. Yeah, there we go. And now we can insert the blacklist. Okay, let me add like a floor here so I can move around easily. Actually, I think I can camouflage these. Cause I've seen it. Yeah. Can I? Oh, okay. And it's a full block though. They don't have connected textures though. Okay, so let's put in tin rings there. Aluminum rings there. And tin curve plates in there. And there we go. And that should be everything. Alright, so problem solving aside, let's get on with the main goal for today, which is going to be making a couple chemical reactors and producing N-doped and P-doped silicon so we can unlock the more efficient recipe for transistors and diodes, which means I can start automatic electronic circuits. So in order to start producing N-doped and P-doped silicon, we're gonna need some antimony tiny dust and aluminum tiny dust. So antimony I already make in my ore processing system, so that should be easy enough. However, aluminum, there's probably going to be a bunch of different ways I can automate this stuff. Like for example, bauxite and stuff. However, the recipe that I'm going to go with is going to be clay dust, because that also produces silicon, which obviously I need for the silicon plates, and it's also gonna produce sodium, which will be useful later on, and lithium, which also will be useful later on. So in order to make clay dust, obviously I need the clay balls, which are made from clay blocks, which are made by mixing sand with water. And I already have automated sand over here at my macerator area, so I guess I can start with that. Okay, so I thought about a little bit, and these are the machines that I'm going to need. So I'm gonna need the electric furnace. Let's just put that one over here. Also, I decided to change out this place to be kind of miscellaneous machines, because honestly I'm never going to fill this up with centrifugers. Like, to be honest, looking at this, really don't see all that many recipes that I want to run here. Seems like most of them have to be part of their own separate chemical system. So that's probably what I'm going to do. And so I decided that, but like, the machines like the pulverizer only has like 3 recipes. Yeah, so next up I'm going to need a couple macerators. I'm gonna put one over here. A couple of electric unpackers, which I'm just going to add over here. And I think instead of making a whole new electrolyzer, I'm just gonna yank this guy from here. I think I'm gonna add chemical reactors over here. And I forgot to show the process of testing these, but it's pretty simple. This is the recipe. I don't think I have it done before. And the rest of these can just go over here. So a mixer, 2 macerators, and then an electrolyzer. So we're gonna be making clay and set the item auto extraction into this, and then that one goes into the next one. Actually, I don't even need to filter the salts, but I guess why not? There we go. And now let's add some power. Two LV steam turbines should be enough. So let's see, I'm probably gonna have to add a second interface over here because I need to provide sand. And now water can go into the mixer here. And now let's see, how did I strip this filter here? Just blacklist. So I guess I can just... well, actually I don't need to do anything. Just set it on blacklist mode. And it should eventually fill up with sand. Okay, then let's connect steam turbines. So now this should start working with the item auto extraction. Then the macerator should make clay blocks and clay balls. And I already looked through all the recipes, I don't really need this stuff. Then the clay balls can go into the next macerator, which makes clay dust. Now clay dust I will actually need, so I think I'm just gonna extract it out into another drawer system. And to be honest, it doesn't need to be that big, so it's gonna go over here. Actually, let's move the access point there, so just so the drawers can fit the output of the machine. So we're gonna have 4 outputs here. So we're gonna have clay dust into this. And now I realized that I actually can't set it up this way. So I guess I'll just run the cable like back here. Okay, that also works. So we're gonna have clay dust here. At least I believe it should be working. Oh, it probably forgot to set the white last. Yep, there we go. Okay, so in the second interface, stock clay dust, and they're gonna stock probably a full stack because the electrolyzer recipe requires this too. So let me actually set that in like this. Yeah, I guess that works. But then again, we can stack that out the back here. And then we can run another insertion cable this way. And set it up on the interface as well. Now the recipe here also gives me a fluid output of lithium. So I'm just gonna throw that in an aluminum tank. Mostly because I don't really have any better way of a single block fluid storage yet. Might actually start using the applied energistics fluid drives once I unlock them. So I can add a couple of storage buses on top here. And I think I can filter this to be lithium. And obviously when working with fluids, I'm gonna set this to extract only. And I guess high priority. So all that's left to do is just run a couple cables. And we should be all good to go. Yep, there we go. Now, unfortunately, this is gonna take a long time because the recipe takes 60 seconds, I believe. Yep. And it's at 32 EU per tick, so there's no overclocking here. Almost, come on. Okay, there we go. So that's a piece of aluminum dust, some silicon, some sodium. So I'm gonna place all of these into the drawers here. And I'm gonna give all of them drawer upgrades number, I think it was 2. And these do like, I think 16,000 items. I think it's something like that. Now, I believe the machine already automatically voids lithium once it's full. So I think I should also set these outputs to void so that pretty much the system is gonna be running 24/7. Now, to be honest, I didn't really foresee how slow this process was actually gonna be. So I might have to basically have to some more silicon. Thankfully that's going to be pretty easy. I have a bunch of quartz dust. So this is quartz dust, right? Yep, so I can grab like 4 stacks of this. And 2 stacks of carbon. Give it a second. There we go, second stack. And I can thoroughly it both through the blast furnace here. And it should start working. Yes. Okay. And so the meantime I can set the crafting of the other components. So we're gonna have antimony here. I forget to set Sky up. Did I? Yeah. Weird. Okay. Then let's end the dust. With the downgrade, I believe we should have some. There we go. Set up the interface with antimony dust and aluminium dust. Alright, so it's been about an hour. So I just decided to automate some things and let the electrolyzer run for a bit. So I decided to make another blast furnace in order to craft more silicon. I'm using the quartz dust and carbon dust recipe. Since I do have quite a lot of quartz dust and I don't really know what to use it for, I also removed the downgrade from this guy, so... Anyways, why are you always here? Don't run. Yeah, so anyways, automate basically all the parts from this, so Kubernetes go and heat-proof machine casings. So let's go over to the electrolyzer and see how much we got. And not that much. But actually this whole process stopped because apparently it doesn't avoid the excess fluid. So it was kinda stuck for a while before I realized. So I just put an automatic trash can here and set the insertion priority to -10. So it should at least still keep the tank full. Still at least this should be enough to get started with the automatic. We're gonna need an electric. Actually, did I already set up an electric furnace? I forgot at this point, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I can just set up the silicon. Put in there. And add into a drawer. Okay, so next up I think I'll have to add another compressor. And there we go. Add silicon plates. Now all I have to do is set up the recipes here. Looks like I already did. Okay, so I just have to add the plates in here. Then it was aluminium and antimony, I think. So let's add those in here. And there we go. They start working. So let's add some storage downgrade. And the P doped goes here. And the N doped goes here. Now am I gonna have problems with this stuff? No, they use pretty much the same ratios. So it's fine. So now pretty much the only thing left before I can actually start automatic electronic circuits is going to be better aluminium protection, which unfortunately is getting difficult at this point. So the electrolyzer is already running at 32 U per tick, and the only way to actually upgrade the speed is with processing upgrades, which are all the way over to the left over here. So unfortunately I won't be able to do that. So I'm thinking I might set up a second electrolyzer in between episodes doing bauxite. Since I do have close to 3,000 of it just lying around, not really doing anything. Can't even do anything else with this, right? Yep, just electrolyze it into aluminum. And the ratio is 10 to 4, so I think it's gonna be worth it. It's also gonna produce some oxygen. Though I think I might have to actually set up like a dedicated electrolyzer just for that thing. Yeah, actually the water distribution is quite good. It starts at 80 U per tick. So I can probably speed it up to about like 7.5 seconds. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be about it for this episode. So I just want to thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.